name's Phil, and this is a channel all about opal and what I get up to with it. I'm kind of talking to no one at the moment because I've not let anyone know I'm doing a live, so I'm going to wait a bit for anyone to join. So in the meantime, I'm going to set a stone, just explain that a bit, and then we'll get to rubbing out some opal. So I'm going to try and find this live stream on my channel so I can keep up with any chat that happens. Not sure if I'm live now. Can't find myself. Oh, we got one person. G'day, Opal guy. Don, how are you, mate? Yeah, it's been a while. Thought I'd just go live. Be easier. I just can't find my own live stream here. Just give me a moment. It's been a moment, so I'm not too sure what I'm doing anymore with the lives. There we go. Now I can see some chat. So I got my iPad set up. G'day, Steve. How are you, mate? Yeah, back at it. I sort of had a ramble at the beginning of this video just for having a talk. But yeah, I'm just going to set a stone for the moment and see who joins. And then, yeah, about 15 minutes it should take to do. And we'll get to rubbing out some opal. So yeah, there's been a lot happening, which is also another reason I'm doing the live, just to let everyone know what I've been up to. Had a bit of car trouble, so that's been a bit of a, yeah, setback for a bit. So see if I can't flip this camera around. Have a look down here. There we go. See if I turn the light on. That would help. There we go. Ah, cheers for that. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, hopefully I get all this right. Don't want to break a stone, but yeah, I finished up a few stones from a while back, so they're all sort of done. There was some out of that awkward sort of shaped parcel. Those little cushion ones there. And yeah, this one here came out that pile too. I did a video on all this and then it just got too much as far as I felt a bit repetitive. So this time I thought, yep, I'll put something together, educational at least. G'day Petros. Jaree, how are you, mate? Yeah, so this one, yeah, I didn't get to show you being cut, but I cut it to my usual specifications. So it's got its bottom setting edge, which you can sort of see around there, that sort of line. So that's where it's going to rest in the setting. And I want everything from there above visible, hence that's where the dome goes. So just to explain all that, it's to match up with the setting base. So this was rectangle wire and I've just filed and sort of beveled, if you will, to the same shape as the stone, so that when it sits in there, it sits down. It sits nice and tight and snug and even. Oops. But yeah, I thought just to kickstart this off, I'll sit here and set this, and when a few people join, we'll go and rub some of this parcel out. I've got a little bit, I don't know if they're going to amount to much. It's actual Andamuka black opal. I'll better look in a little bit. And even if I get some specimens out of it for myself, I'll be happy, but might get a couple of stones. Who knows? So I'm just going to set up my little setting up area, which consists of a board with that on it, and that screw's set down so it's not going to interfere with anything. But if I set this down flat and push down, because of the way this bale sits down under, it'll fold that circle forward, the loop. So I just sit on there and hang it over and work on it like that. And yeah, as I said, I'm just going to set this quickly and see who joins, and we'll get on with rubbing out some opal. Better check out the chat. Oh, geez, Diary, thank you. Oh, hell, mate, you didn't have to do that. Geez, thank you. Far out. I'm not used to that. Steady on, Tiger. Much appreciated. Yeah, this distracted me. So I'm just going to fold these claws over. I'm not going to finish this off or anything, but I'm just going to sort of show and then maybe trim them to height. I don't know how much I can keep this zoomed in so you can all see what's happening, and actually not move it all over the place so you can't see. So I've got here a prong pusher, and this is what I've been told to call it. It's just a square bit of metal with a handle, and it's good for pushing prongs. So I'm just going to slowly work these over one by one so I don't push the stone up and over one side or anything. So they're just going to slowly meet up. That one's in a bit. Move around to the next one. Sorry if I don't talk through this bit, I'm really trying not to just smash the stone. As you can see, they sort of come up to the stone. They still got to be laid down a little bit further, but that's the first step. I'll go around them again, make it a little bit tighter fit. Oh, geez, I'm in the way, sorry. That one's down there. Down there. Come over a bit more. Again, sorry if I'm getting in the way of the camera here. G'day, Andy. Long time, mate. So now I'm just going to make these meet up right up against the stone. One, two. So it's sort of got it partially locked in there. It's still a bit free moving. So now I'll just go around it again and make it super tight. Be pushed down. Again, sorry if I'm in the way, I'll go off camera. It's a very controlled movement I'm trying to do here. I think that's... Try and hear it rattle. Yeah, it's rattling a little bit. So this one here, Again, sorry if I'm in the camera. Stopped it. Still a little rattle there. Oh, cockatoo, mate. How are you, Bill? Wow, guys, you don't have to do that. Yeah, no, it's seriously appreciated. No joke, but wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. I'm a bit shy sometimes. Still a bit rattly. Come back to this corner. Oh, that stopped it. Just got to try to stop this bale from moving, otherwise I can't hear it. Yep, she's not moving. So see how it's nice from the top? Nice border. I might have to push it north a bit. I want that nice border around the outside from the top that shows it's the setting's well done. It sits oval with the oval shape of the stone from the top, and then you've got all that dome to play around with. So I'm slightly shaking a little bit because of the slight bit of adrenaline from doing that. It's a rush, guys. You should try it. G'day, Peter. Excuse me, coughing in the microphone. So yeah, that's that. You just got to be very gentle when you do it. Make sure everything's. I'll still adjust them a little bit more, and then I'll be trimming everything to height. Believe it or not, with a saw blade, won't hurt the opal. But yeah, there we go. That one was a bit long, so it's laying over a bit further. It looks a bit out, but it'll get shortened to back there somewhere. So there we go. Sits nicely on the inside. Open back. Oh, so that's something. I've sort of tried not to do any work, but I've got some hallmark stamps coming, the Opal Mills, so I can start stamping my work and be more recognisable, if that matters ever. And yeah, so I'm trying to hold off, even though I've made a whole bunch of stuff, which I'll show you. Just some rings. That one's for somebody I said I'll organise a few stones and set a couple of rings for up in Andamuka. And this one, I'll show you these two first. Just a couple of simple rings out of some of the stones that we cut a while back. And I want to show you one here, but for the person, if they're ever going to watch, or if they're watching this now, that these belong to, this is the one that, yeah, don't look at it, not yet. So there's this one, a really stunning opal in it. I haven't got proper, oh yes I have, I've got the light on. Just looking at my screen sideways, there we go. It's got some really nice colour in that one. And again, I sort of want to hold on to this for a bit longer so I can put my hallmark stamp in there. And the maker's mark too. Got two stamps coming. So that's that one. Okay, you can look again. Tied it up with carving, sort of cab carving for the same person. This one's got a bit of a fracture through it, but it was such a nice piece they want to keep. So I think quartz opal mixture matrix, even though it's solid opal over here, it's the quartz over here, but it's still a matrix because they're formed in one stone. Now, here's something. I got creative. And this person had found a specimen. I thought I could do a little bit better job of trying to display it. Let's shrink the screen a bit. So I made up sort of a setting for it. Now, they'd tapped it and it broke through there as well as that way. And there wasn't much to see from the outside. So for, a bit of colour, it's a hint that yes, something's going on in this rock. And yeah, that's a solid stone, but I put some black resin in there just to give it a nice dark backing because it was a bit too opaque for a silverback solid setting. It would have been all right for an open back. But yeah, the silver would have washed out the colour from underneath. So I've made up a little hinge. This just opens up. It's a really nice specimen. Well, that would have been an awesome little find. Some actual solid opal in there, but probably not enough to actually cut a stone. And certainly too pretty to destroy it as a sort of a specimen. So yeah, that's what I made up since I got handy with the screw threading in the last video. Thought I'd do it again so that can undo and this can come apart, or yeah, sit out as a display. So yeah, there's that, bit of that, pendant, a few other stones I've been cutting, some matrix I've got to work on. Whole heap of stuff doing, and also I'm coming out with a new machine soon. Hopefully next month should be the first few ready. And yeah, see how that goes. So here's today's menu. So my stream's a little bit delayed, so the comments are coming through from something I said about a minute ago. So I'll just sit here and look at this for a sec. Yes, I've got more lambina, or lamina, but not available for sale as such. I've got a bit of rough still I'm holding on to cut. I haven't cut yet, so I'm still waiting to get to that. I'm sort of out of parcels of rough at the moment. I've got 20 rubs up on my website. I don't know if anyone really knows much about it. I don't really advertise it, but it doesn't get much traffic, so I'll probably end that next year when I have to renew it. I probably won't. I'll just make all sales go through email. But yeah, there's 20 rubs up there, $500. It works out about $50 a rub, and yeah, it's well worth it for what's in there. I sort of try not to push it too much, because then once it sells, everyone's still asking for it, and I'm out. So it's there for whoever ends up with it. But yeah, yeah, it'd be a very good idea for shells. Sorry, the comments just come through. Yeah, I'd redesign this differently next time. I did sort of leave this bit, didn't really need to come all the way out here. Where it meets here, I could have put this back here, and it would have been more like a bit more compact. But I didn't know what I was doing. I had to Dremel in a couple of holes and solder on a couple of pins. So they pinned in, and then I had to use araldite just to make sure they don't come back out. I put a couple of ledges and file marks and everything so they interlock with the resin, so it doesn't just pull out again. But yeah, no, it'd be really good idea for shells. Some of them are just skin shells, they're not solid, so it's not like you're going to do anything cutting into it, and if they come apart, you could even just match up two separate shells if you got just halves. Mix and match. Yeah, the new machine, that's going to be a little bit more compact too. So redesigned, reconfigured. Anyway, let's have a look at this. I'm sitting here, not really showing anything. Start off with the worst. Well, not the worst, but bits I'm least excited to get to. They're just in here for see what's in there. So this one's got a bit of nice colour. It's very thin though. I'm not sure what these are going to do. So that'll probably be the face. As you can sort of see the potch back there. Yes, cockatoo. I have that. Where is it? Right next to me somewhere. It's set up as a, yeah, it's up on my shelf. I'll have to pull it down after. Yeah, no, when I've got little work to do, I've got the cutting wheel on it, and so it frees up my hands. I should probably, yeah, show all this a lot more. Sorry about that. It's most of these videos don't really incorporate that sort of thing, but I have some carving videos coming up because I've been in the middle of doing stuff, and then I got busy doing other stuff, and I'm yet to get back to them. That's what I mean. The videos are just all over the place at the moment. Yeah, so yeah, that's that one. I'm picking on the light opal by the feel of it. Starting with the worst. No. So this piece, I'm not sure what's going to happen with it. It's got some really nice colour. I reckon there'd be a nice cushion that can come out from up here. Just got to watch what those bars are doing though. It's nice, crystally bright colour up here, but then it goes through to a bit of a jelly type. Not sure if I go through it stays bright or if it gets better. We'll find out. It's got a bit of a clear potch back. Oh, there's another bar that runs down that way. Do I sacrifice that to go through that to get to that? Stay tuned. Real and field day. Yeah, no, well, yeah, if you've got a good eye for what's in them, I mean, the value in fossils and shells and that, talking to Pete here, as long as the shells are mostly whole, you've got something sort of thing. When they start getting a bit broken or chipped, it's kind of like, you know, baseball cards and anything else you collect. The more mint condition it is, the better. So once it gets a bit broken up, they extremely lose value as a, yeah. But then sometimes the uniqueness of it could be just a great fossil. So this one here, it's got a bit of, so this is all opal. It's sort of a brown potch, which I don't like the look of down this edge, just the way, it could be the edge of it, the outside, just the way it is. It's a bit matrixy. Something's mixed in it, but sort of the bark kicks in past there anyway, so we'll take that off. But there's this one here, it's nice red, but it runs down on the angle. Let's see if I can get this camera to pick it up. Through here, this way, and then down here. So all this has to come off the top. If it gets too wasteful, I'm just going to set it aside for the Dremel for later. There you go, that red flash. So it's a nice colour in there somewhere. Yeah, they're very nice. Actually, we'll go with that one next. That one and that one. So this one's just a little one. It does have a bit of darkness to it. I'm not sure these are going to be classed as black opals as such. Be on the close to N5, N4 somewhere, I'm sure. I'll check it out later and fill everyone in. But yeah, it's a nice, and this is all Andamuka. So I got this parcel a while back, and it's phenomenally paid for itself. This is the one I got the red stone I made my ring out of a while back with the checker plate band. There's obviously different pieces. So yeah, this piece here as well, I'm not sure just how well it's going to clean up with what's in it, but I know I'm definitely going to get something out of there. It's not super strong in colour. It's got some nice, when it does light up, really nice colour. So I'll see what can come out of that. This piece, not sure what's going to go on with it, if anything. It's a bit sandy at the back. Kind of hoping that colour stays strong enough that I can sort of trim it in and maybe even get a small stain out of there somewhere, if nothing else. This piece, it's a bit messed up, a bit broken off the edge a bit. I'd like to see the rest of it, assuming the rest of it was the bigger half. But once I go under here, There might be something salvageable out of all that. I have to take all this off. It might be a nice little orange and green. Ooh. If I don't go through that, trying to get rid of that. It's probably stuck up in the top and the rest is blue-green, which is still nice, but yellow-orange. We'll see. And these bits. So this one's probably got a better chance of turning into something. Probably take, where are we? Yeah, it's got a nice darker bit down where my nail is, so that'll probably be the bottom and make this the top. Not sure how far it's going to go through there, but I did kind of look through it with the gemfish. And it seems to light up a fair way into it, to the point I might get something, again, even if it's just a specimen. And this piece. Again, maybe a specimen, but who knows. I really want to take this side down as the top. I have to go through all that and find out what's happening under here. And yeah. Although actually, the way that curves, that's probably better if being the top. But the black's down there. Don't want to go through that dark. Can't remember what I thought. That's right. Yeah, no, I'll take this side down for the top. So it shines up a fair bit in there. I think some of this is superficial. We'll find out on the wheel anyway. Kids are coming out of school. Sounds a bit loud out there. Hopefully they don't get too loud. But yeah, we might as well head over to the wheel and start rubbing some of this out. Camera set up. Sorry about the noise. So I've got 1200 grit on. No, 600. So I don't really need to chew too much off from here in a hurry, so no point trying to make mistakes. Now it is going to get a bit louder. I don't know if you need to adjust your volume, and I am going to try and talk a bit louder so you can all hear me. I'm just going to go grab my iPad so I can see any comments. Where are we? Okay, Jonathan, how are you, mate? Yeah, honey matrix, but not the amber honey matrix, just the more, dark brown, not quite yellowy. So I'm just going to probably let you chat. I don't know how much I can see of the screen at the moment while I'm doing this, but I'll keep glancing over and pay attention. But I'll let you chat amongst yourselves for a bit and watch your ears. Oops, turn the power on. Probably start with something like this. Same order I showed them in. If I need to get any closer. Hey Nancy, how are you? Oh, my bison. So yeah, what I want to do is just take this down a bit further, and if this doesn't look like it's coming out, I may need to just slice it up into sections just to salvage what is there, because the bar's not super thick on this one. I hope I'm talking loud enough. So that's the brighter side down here. So I'll work on this side and work my way over in case I have to. I'd rather keep that than that. There's no way I'd be able to dome this. Looks like it wants to come out, but then this starts getting lost. I think I may have to look at smaller stones. Yeah, we'll skip that bit. I didn't really have much hope for it. It was a big stone. So this one's the one that's got my interest. When I see what's happening to these bars, they're sort of stacked close enough. I don't want to hit one where it's one bar and there's a fine layer of potch between it and there's another bar, because then you get a bit of a potch line through the middle. So either way I have to take all these marks out, so we'll see what's left of it after I do that. Yep, that's coming out. So what's happening between this bar and this bar is that little foggy spot. If it's not too bad, I'd like to leave it as a whole stone. Try and go for a nice big cushion. I have to take this out first. Always has to be in the middle, doesn't it? Can't roll it out. There we go. Almost gone. So that doesn't bother me too much. I'll just trim it in. Such a shame to waste all that colour down there. Nothing that can be done with it. I've kind of got to square this end up, so it's going to be a bit lost there as well. Come right in this end. Yeah, I don't like this corner. So I'm looking at this and it's a narrow end here and it's a wide end there. I've got to make sure I keep this square at least one of the ends. So I might as well wear away more of this corner doing it. So this corner I'll probably leave at the moment. By the time I get on dopstick, give it a final shape. I can also sneak a little round on the corners and I can hopefully take all that out. Not a super bright stone by any means. There we go. That's a nice little cushion cut, it's decent size. Just tidy that back up. It's going to be a bit lopsided. What I do here is take down the middle to a certain point, knowing I've got to deal with my edges anyway, and then just picture it sort of like that, so I don't have to take too much off the back. See what I mean? It's sort of a shape. You can sort the back out. A flat spot. That'll start that off, but that gives me something to dop onto. I'll get it cut. I haven't messed with the camera, so it's whatever setting it's on, showing whatever colour there is. I'm curious on this one now. I'm waiting for a while to get to this one. I've had it sitting there for a bit. So let's work on this corner. Just got to make sure I don't lose that colour if I'm mistaken. Still there. Don't know how it's going to orientate though. Not sure what it's doing. Yeah, the bar still runs down a bit deeper. Have to keep chasing it, I suppose. Cheers, Bill. It's not losing the colour, but it's not getting better. reckon it's like I thought. Might have to finish it off with the Dremel and see what I can get out of it. Just take that corner down a bit. Sort of thought I was down that way. I don't know which bar I'm chasing at the moment. This one looks like it's going underneath. It's not really coming up over here too much, except on that angle. It's like a little arc around here. I can see it in person. It's just not really coming up on the camera, I suppose, but it's more purpley through here now. Purple or red. Shift. That sort of angle there. It's probably the best it's coming up so far. What are you doing? Don't want to risk going down further. So it looks like it's diving under that. Just a little corner. So there it is, right there, the bar. A little bit better. Such a tease. I wasn't expecting this from it. I thought it might have livened up. There we go. Coming through to something there. I want to keep it whole if possible. A little light to back it on. Hang on a sec. it's all sort of mixed together. I mean, I could take a stone from there, but I don't think it's going to clear up under there much. So my stone would only sit around. Yeah, no. I'm not sure I'd worry about it. But I did buy this one for me, just because of its different nature. I thought it'd be a nice part to the collection once finished, if it shows some half decent results, which it still may. We'll see. I don't think it's going to get much better. Yeah, I think it's sort of not bubbles but waves through it. I may finish this one up later, like I said, as a carving if nothing else. I'll start working on a bit more of this. Still want to hold hope for it, but I don't think it's there. Yes, all Andamuka. Just don't notice your comment there, Opal NZ. I'll usually mention if I cut anything other than Andamuka. I'd probably let you know. Otherwise, set your default Andamuka in the Opal Mills. So yeah, I might stop there for that one before I lose everything. He says doing that. Yeah, it'll make a nice specimen if nothing else. So this piece. Please, 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 anything. I honestly don't think I know where that went. Out of my hands. I'll have to go find that one later. Sorry about that. Well, moving on. Damn. Oh. Yeah, no, I'll have to have a look at that a bit later. So this end's no good. The bar only really kicks in about there, so I can take pretty much that off without worrying about wasting anything. Damn, I was really looking forward to that piece too. Oh, just flipped out. You don't like that. Trying to get rid of that, it's going in pretty deep. May roll out. I think the main stone's in there though. Just a little bit there. What's left of it? Come on, showing up. There we go. Different camera lighting. Yeah, it is what it is. Not much left there to play with. I may even lose this corner. Just to be very gentle when I go to cut it. I reckon that will roll out. Yeah, it'll disappear. Oh, there we go. We'll have another look for that stone in a minute. I don't like this underneath here. That's what's really annoying me about this stone. May only be small. Gotta go for a round. Somewhere in there. That's alright. Call that a win. Yeah, no, definitely look for that other piece. Let's see what's going to go with this. It's probably going to have an ugly back. Hello. It's going in a bit far. Just lose a bit of facade. Still square. I thought I rounded. I see the problem. dipping a bit. Yeah, that'll be coming up soon, Peter. Next couple of weeks. So just a bit of a hold back. Yeah, that'll get reduced a bit more on the stick, I think. We've got more control. Hopefully some of that back, what I'll do is keep it a flat top, and then whichever one of these sides is dipping down the lowest, I'll bring everything to that height. Just like that. That'll do. Let's start with this one. Again, yeah, I think I'll take this side down and see what it looks like. I'd like to see this one's big brother. Just a little bit matrixy layer to go through. Be very careful to stop somewhere. Come on, clean up. Spot of sand right in there. It's actually got a bit of a crack through it. Yep. Damn. there's enough meat in the bone to do too much more to it. Yeah, it might just be a specimen, I think. Still finish it up on the dop stick. Yeah, it's a shame. Touch more. Yeah, I'll finish that up on the dop stick one day. Next cut. Yeah. Alright. Oops. One last hope. This one's a little bit better looking. So I want to take this down. Oh, please. Even a quarter carat will do me. It's cleared up, even if it's just somewhere in there. Oh yeah. Awesome. That's alright. There's a nice little stone in there somewhere. Like I said, even if it's a half carat, quarter carat, 1 point. Hopefully that comes off a bit more. It's getting bigger. Yeah, pretty sure I can get something out of there. Get some docks down under there. There's just not enough of it coming across to be thick enough to roll it. Get it on the drop stick though. Yeah, no, that's going to turn into something, that's for sure. Something around there. Might be a little teardrop or something. Oh, g'day, Steve. Opal night. How are you, mate? Yeah, I didn't exactly advertise I'm going live, and it's probably the wrong time of day for Australia. It's around about school time. Everyone will be busy. Oh, it looks a mess down this side, but I will tidy that up when I go to cut it. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just give me 2 secs, I'll see if I can find this other one. Found it. Woohoo! Hey, here we go. Knew it was there somewhere. Alright, where was I? No, I'm joking. Oh, anything. Yeah, I reckon I'm going to lose that oranginess. There's something in there. I think that one goes down a bit deep. I'll keep going. Had to go down pretty hard. It's out. Definitely a stone in there. I think that'll come out. So we're coming at this back end a bit. It's got a bit matrixy. Might have to keep some of that on there. Go in the collection. It's going to be an awkward one to cut though. Yeah, that'll come in a bit more on the stick. Get rid of as much as that I can, even if it brings it in a little bit more. Yeah, that'll do. No, that didn't turn out exactly how I planned. There's a couple of nice stones in there. This one I like. That one will turn out very well. Be a nice little ring stone. That one will turn out. Nice little rolling flash. I'll probably roll more once it's got a small dome. Low dome. Yeah. Oops, just pick that one up. That one's the one I'm going to probably jump straight on first when I stop the live. I'm keen to see what can come of that. But yeah, so this is more if I can put it this way, it's sort of a muck around. Yeah, it's something to cut, but it's nothing that I've got coming up. I've sort of slowly held off on cutting my best material because you only get to cut it once, and I like it in the rough just as much as I like it cut. So let me see if I can switch this back around. There we go. Just hang on a sec. iPad. I can read the comments again. So there you go. Thanks guys for behaving, keeping the chat rolling along. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's some of the carvings I was doing in here. I won't pull them out now. Too much to get through. But yeah, there's lots of nice material I've still got to come. I've got one jar I've been pulling out. My nicer material put aside, and I'll probably do it in stone by stone and set them as I go on that, because they're sort of really, really going to be nice. But they look really fantastic as they are, and just in case they don't go too well, I enjoy looking at them as they are. yeah, no, Wacky Wheel's going awesome. It's gonna have a friend soon, so I've got a polish machine. I'll be able to have a secondary machine, mostly so I can separate my matrix from Opal when I cut me off. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off that pendant too. But yeah, no, the other stuff I'm sort of, oh yeah, that's another thing I'm doing. So in here, from Twin Plaza Metals, I've got 5 meters of silver wire. I'm going to be trying to get a little bit technical and make a actual necklace, and it won't be like a chain link type one. It's going to be a little bit more, supposed to turn out a little bit more fancier than that. So that's coming up as well. So yeah, slowly getting back into it after I've had a bit of a break, like I said, with the vehicle and that. It's sort of been not much fun. I was off the road for a bit, thanks to my dad lending me one of his cars, so that was good. Got me around. But it's no fun not having your own car when you're used to it, that's for sure. And I haven't been able to get up to Andamika for a bit, so I can't wait to get back up there. Lots happening. I think I've mentioned it before, but I filmed some stuff. I haven't shown it, and it's been probably a year ago that I filmed it, but I sort of want to put it all together when it goes together once something happens. So even if nothing happens, I'll put it together and show you nothing happened, and that'll be the expense of that. You'll sort of see the cost of trying to mine from even a cheap vantage point. Yeah, the car gods are vengeful. When it all happens, I want everything from the intercooler, my steering arms, my shockers, bushes, stuff that I don't even know the names of. Had it all replaced, so yeah, she runs good now. Just got to get some headlights fixed and I'll be right. Yeah. But no, so I'm going to be back to doing this again. I thought I'm just going to jump on a live and go. It's too hard to explain in a video and keep it all short and concise and interesting and blah, blah, blah. So here's for anyone who was interested enough to follow. That's what's happening. So yeah, lots coming up. Got a matrix I'm sort of doing at the moment, so that will probably... I already started filming, as I said, but a lot of the footage I just erased it. Got too hard, too much footage, too many different videos, and I don't have the storage space, so something had to go. So yeah, I'll start again filming, and got to slice it up on the saw, cut it, and yeah, just process some more matrix, so you'll get to see that. And there's some concrete in there. I expect to be able to test the stabilising solution I got. So that's something a bit different. I haven't tried it yet. It's an Australian brand, so we'll see. Yeah. So yeah, all right. I probably won't bore you too much, just babbling on here. But if anyone's got any questions, I suppose. Well, you got my attention. If not, all good. But yeah. Yeah, well, today's the warmest day I've had for a while. I suppose to be able to come out here and do this, as in, yeah, the weather's either raining, windy, or just cold. And I haven't been able to cut much doing cold weather because it just falls off the drop sticks. It's like sticking in the freezer and it just drops off. But yeah, no worries. All right, I might just leave it here then, and yeah, see you in the next video. I might do some more lives now. I'm sort of, took me a while to figure out how to get it going again. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll finish this up and you'll see the results and stuff like that too. What I've been up to and everything I've been up to and all the matrix and so forth. But yeah, enjoy your afternoon, day, morning. Thanks for your attention. Cheers.